This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Good morning, everyone. Shalom Aleichem, Bruchim Abam. We're continuing in Mishna Berura, Daf Hashavua. We begin today, Siman Lamed Daled. Siman Lamed Daled. Says the Seder Hanachas HaParshios, the order of placement of the Parshios, the Tefillin, Mahamahadrim Asholahem Beizugos Tefillin, and those who are Mahader that have two pairs of Tefillin. Says the Mishna Berura, says the Mechaber, Seder Hanachasan Bebatim, LaRashi v'Haramam. Both Rashi and the Rambam say we should do as follows. Kadesh Mismal Hamaniach. Kadesh should be on the left side of the one wearing the tefillin. So here, let's get this up here. Okay, so the arrangement of the Parshios. The arrangement of the Parshios. So Kadesh should be on the left side of the wearer. So in other words, here's this guy. His name is Yanko. And so Kadesh will be on his left side. We're looking at it as if it's the right, but from his vantage point, it's the left side. Okay. So from his vantage point, it's the left side. The Veis HaChitzon, and the outermost bias. V'acharav ki yaviyacha, followed by v'hoya ki yaviyacha, v'bayis sheni, u'shma v'bayis hashlishi, v'hoya im shamaya v'bayis haravi. Shu Veis HaChitzon liyaminoi, which is the outer one on his right, to our left. That is the Shita of Rashi and the Rambam. Rabbeinu Tam has a little bit of a different order. Rabbeinu Tam keeps Kadesh v'hoya ki yaviyacha, Bayis Shlishi v'Haya Im Shalmaya u'Bayis Harvi Shehu HaChitzon Shema u'Minog Ha'olam Karashi v'Haramam. The minog is to follow Rashi and the Rambam. It's interesting. He doesn't say that that's the halacha. He says that's the minhag. And as we're going to see in Sif Beis, the Mechaber says Yirei Shamayim Yetzi Yidei Shneim, and should make two pairs of tefillin. That is the shita of the Mechaber. Says the Mishna Berura, Seder Hanachasan, Da. Says you should know, Duluklayamim Hechlef Eza Parsha Shenas Nashaloi Beveisam Yichalab Sulin. According to everyone, if you switched a Parsha, that you put it in its wrong bias. So for example, let's look in the picture. It didn't come out here. And the, artificial intelligence is not that intelligent. But here, let's say you switched Shema with V'haya Im Shamaya. So it's going to be puzzle. Even though there are four Parshios, after Yesh Daled Parshios B'Daled Batim, V'kol Shekenim Nasan Shtei Parshios B'Bayis Echad. Certainly if you put two Parshios in one bias, like in this diagram, it's going to be puzzle. Hamaniach, it's Kadesh is on the left side of the wearer. V'afilu im hamaniach hu iter. It doesn't matter if the wearer is a lefty. Azlina basar yemina small da'ama. We go by the majority of the world. Okay, so the opinion of Rashi and the Rambam is Kadesh v'haya kviyacha Shema v'haya im shamaya. Ula Rabbeinu Tam. This Rabbeinu Tam has the hayas together. Kadesh v'haya kviyacha v'haya im shamaya and Shema. That is the let's see, Kadesh. What is this, the diagram? Over here, Kadesh. Which page is this? Oh, okay. Chasva Poskim. The Gam Rabbeinu Tam Moida the V'inang Sivasan Keseder Shein Ksuvim B'Torah. Rabbeinu Tam's assertion is merely that it should be placed in this way. Kadesh, V'haya Kivyacha, V'haya Im Shamaya, Shema, but not written that way. Rabbeinu Tam concedes that you need to write it the way that it's written in the Torah. Shu kadesh v'hayakiviyacha, shema v'hayim shemayala, the pligi arashi, le'inyan hanachasan bevatim. V'alkein, haroy tzalichtov tefillin, l'das Rabbeinu Tam, yichtov b'shal yad. You should write on the shal yad, shehem b'klaf echad, kadesh, v'haya kiviyacha. Then, there's a big problem with the shal yad, because it's all on one klaf. So what you got to do is you write the shal yad as follows. You write kadesh, you write v'haya kiviyacha, you write shema, and then you go back and you write v'haya im shamaya. V'yanir chalak v'haya im shamaya, v'yichtav shema, v'yichtav im shamaya, uv'shal rosh yichtavim ba'arba klafim keseder mamish, v'yisadrim b'vatim, kadesh v'haya ki, v'haya im shema. U'le'inyan dinei stumai psuchais ustumais batfilin echles nate echles naig ledaitoi kfar b'yarnu el bezos Hashem b'siman lamed beis. That's the way to do the psuchais and the stumais that we already explained earlier. Okay, so and the minhag ha'olam is like Rashi and the Rambam. The Kasav Beis Yosef v'Shar Achronim dechein Iker. It's very interesting. Here in the Shulchan Aruch, he doesn't say the Iker is like Rashi and the Rambam. He just says that's the minhag ha'olam. But the Beis Yosef and Shar Achronim say that is the Iker. Dechein Hiskim Hagra b'Biurai. So the Gra was maskim in his biur. Now let us go back and see the biur halacha. Seder hanachasan. Okay, the first biur halacha. I'm a Mishna Berura. Upashat afilu b'shal yad. Kugan hecha she'in lo tefillin shal yad. V'yesh lo beis tefillin shal rosh. Mavur le'el de toila ar al echad mehem. Davka imunachim sham keseda. That's only if it's placed there correctly. Kamavur b'veis Yosef shehiskim the haydina the afim hichlef Parshios psulin koinami af shal yad. It's going on the shal yad as well. L'chayr hu adindim kasan al arba klafim v'nasim abayis echad. The yotze b'zeh afilum d'loy davku kamavur b'siman lamed beis sif mem zam beis Yosef shetzarch lizar nami she'imunachim davka keseder kadesh miyamin. Okay, so this is talking about where you have two shel yads. Okay, bottom line is, as we mentioned, the Mechaber does not say the Iker is like Rashi and Rabbeinu Tam, although the Mishna Berura says the Beis Yosef says that way and the Gra says that way. Now, regarding Rabbeinu Tam Tefillin, there's a famous tshuva in the Noid Behuda that says that even if you were to wear Rabbeinu Tam Tefillin, you would not be yotzei the mitzvah of Tefillin according to Rabbeinu Tam. And the reason is Rabbeinu Tam holds that Tefillin are horizontal, Parshios horizontal and not vertical. So the Shita, as we're going to see now, the Sif Beis begins Yirei Shamayim Yetzi Yedei Shneim. Yirei Shamayim should be yotzei two and make two pairs of Tefillin. You're still not yotzei the mitzvah of tefillin according to Rabbeinu Tam. Rabbeinu Tam would not allow you even to make a bracha on the tefillin. It's just many Rishonim hold like Rabbeinu Tam in terms of the order of the Parshios. So it's not that we're being choshesh Rabbeinu Tam per se, but we're being choshesh for this particular shita of the arrangement of the tefillin. Okay, Rabbi, so we'll see more tomorrow. I wish you all a wonderful day. Bracha v'atzlacha, kol tov.
Maybe what's the machlokes based on exactly?
What is the machlokes based on? Well, we'll see whether it should be keseder ksivasan in the Torah, or there's an Indian to have the havayos mehudadim, which means the two vahayas should be together
Next to each other. Okay, we'll see. Shkach.
Okay.
Does it say how this machlokes started? If I've heard asked that if everyone did it the way the father did, how did it ever happen that there was a split?
Okay, yeah. How about we'll talk about that tomorrow? There are basically three approaches to that, how it started. Some learned it always existed. In other words, it wasn't legislated. Well, let's talk about that, Bez Hashem, okay?
Okay.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.